What's up and welcome into another episode of Bruins Now. I'm your host, Courtney Cox, and the streak, it's officially over. The Bruins got their historic point streak to 19 games, almost a quarter of a season, but it all ended this week as the team dropped back-to-back games against the Penguins and Blue Jackets. But it truly was an impressive feat by the Bruins. It all started right after the All-Star break when the Bees lost to the Jets in a shootout and earned a point. The streak also included a 4-0-1 road trip against Western Conference teams, right after the Bees were a perfect 6-0 on a homestand, which included an impressive 4-1 win over the NHL best Tampa Bay Lightning. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and the team is proud of their accomplishment.
I think we can be proud of that, but not satisfied. There's no reason we can't get right back to work.
It was exciting, you know. I mean, I think streaks are made to be broken in the end, and it's just the reality of it. And
we just wanted to keep it going, but it's over, and just have to regroup again. We got some tough schedule coming up, tough games.
And while that may have come to an end, one streak that's still alive is Brad Marchand's 8-game point streak. The dude has been on fire. Since January 14th, he has been held without a point just 4 times. He continued his torrid pace after the point streak ended, scoring his 29th and 30th goals of the season against the Blue Jackets on Tuesday. This is Marchand's 4th straight 30-goal season. And while Marchand gets a pretty bad reputation on the ice sometimes, here he is absolutely coming through off the ice. Marshy invited Jillian Murphy, a patient at Boston Children's Hospital with a genetic connective tissue disorder, to the dressing room following last week's win over the Hurricanes and made her night with a photo op. Signed jersey and tickets, she got it all. We'd say that's a pretty awesome week for Marshy. Things won't get easy for Marchand and the Bees during the final stretch. The team has been hit with injury after injury. Torrey Krug will be out of tonight's game against Winnipeg with an upper body injury. Matt Grzelcyk is out indefinitely after injuring his forearm earlier this week. Marcus Johansson is missing due to a lung contusion. Kevin Miller and David Pastrnak are still out indefinitely. Jake DeBrusk has missed the last 4 games due to a lower body injury, though he did skate on Wednesday and is progressing.
So I guess the only guy returning home, I guess, if Jake's skating, we've always said once he's on the ice, step closer, he could be a possibility. I don't think any of the other guys would be that are back home.
The Bees only have a 4-point lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs for second place in the Atlantic Division. They still have tough tests against the Blue Jackets this weekend and road showdowns against the Islanders and Lightning later on this month. All right, that's all the time we have for this week. Make sure to catch the Bruins game against the Winnipeg Jets tonight at 8 p.m. with coverage beginning at 7 on NESN. We will see you next week.